Rex Jones from Infowars.com, but I'm no longer Rex Jones. I'm Chad Flinderson from News 7, a liberal news organization which I made up. I'm here to see what insane gun accessories and gun laws people will actually believe exist. Do you think that the semi-automatic nozzle should be banned on most AR-15s? This is a device which lets the user screw off the barrel of the gun and convert it into a semi-automatic Uzi-like weapon for more damage in close areas. See that right there? Mm-hmm. That, in fact, is the nozzle right there. Do you think that should be banned?
Yes.
It's good to talk to people that know what they're talking about. This is awesome. What are your thoughts on bump stocks?
I think they should be illegal.
Yeah, they're absolutely horrible. It allows you to turn a semi-automatic weapon into a fully automatic weapon.
I know.
Totally illegal.
It's awful.
And what are your thoughts on the bullet button?
I don't know what the bullet button is.
It switches through modes of fire. Incredibly dangerous. This is one of the things that the NRA loves.
Okay, so here's the thing. I don't want to be on the news, but I will tell you that I think anything that makes it easier to kill more people in a short amount of time is bad and should be illegal.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, ma'am. Common sense gun reform.
Sorry?
Thoughts on common sense gun reform? Any opinions?
Ban guns.
Mr. and Mrs. America, turn them all in.
That's what I'd say a good opinion right there. Are you aware of the new apparatus the NRA is shipping out? It's these modified bump stocks, turning any semi-automatic weapon into a fully automatic weapon?
Yeah, I think I've probably heard of that. I'm definitely against that.
Well, it's this apparatus right here. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Highly dangerous. In some cases, people are even fitting blades into them so they can use it as a hacksaw for more damage.
You don't have to sell me. I'm 100% for gun control.
What would you say, what do we need now? What kind of legislation?
I mean, we need to ban these types of automatic and, the military-style weapons.
I'm so sorry about that. The fully semi-automatic weapons?
Yeah. I mean, there's no reason that a citizen needs something like that.
Absolutely. Did you know that screws off and becomes an even more deadly Uzi-like weapon?
I mean, yeah. It's already deadly enough, I think, already.
Well, the thing is any American can go and purchase one of those using their civil liberties, and that's absolutely horrible. Thank you. Thank you.
Working.
Thank you for your opinion.
Yeah, I support you guys.
Thank you so much. A great example of how the average liberal SJW is so stupid and uneducated on the matters of gun control that they'll just believe anything you feed them. I mean, the things that I'm making up could not be more fake. A bullet button? A hacksaw bump stock? Come on, people. Anyone with like half a brain cell should be able to recognize this stuff. A lot of people know about the bump stocks. You're well educated. You know about them. But not a lot of people know about the screw-off nozzle that the newer AR-15s are capable of. See, in specialized forms like this one, you're able to actually screw off the top of this one, and it turns into an even more highly lethal Uzi-like weapon. What are your thoughts on that, sir?
I'm not entirely, I don't know anything about that too much, so I don't really know. But I mean, the idea of it sounds a lot more.
It's
newer, like a lot more dangerous.
It's newer technology. The NRA and actually a couple of senators are working on getting this technology since the United States. Highly dangerous. You see the screw-off nozzle there. And I think it's just absolutely wonderful that a citizen like you is open to common sense gun reform. Thank you, sir.
No problem. Thank you.
Please, it would only take a moment of your time.
Sure.
We'd really appreciate it. Here, would you step back here, please? Thank you, sir. What are your thoughts on common sense gun reform and control?
I support common sense gun control reform.
Thank you. It's common sense. People don't need weapons of war.
I agree. I was just in the LBJ presidential library, and they had guns just like this, and they said weapons of war in the glass, and I was thinking to myself, but you can buy these at Sports Authority.
That is a great observation. Are you aware of the bullet button allows people to rapidly change fire and modes, and are you aware the bump stock turns any weapon into a fully automatic weapon ready to kill hundreds of people?
I am, and I don't understand why that's legal.
Thanks. I mean, what candidates are you supporting that support things like this?
Well, it seems like a standard platform on the Democratic Party side.
Man, that's what I like. I feel as if the Republican ideals of the Second Amendment are really outdated now that we have weapons like this. It was meant for muskets in reality.
I know.
When you look at the history, it was meant for weapons that could fire one shot a minute. Only the government should have weapons like this. Don't you agree?
I agree, absolutely.
Thanks. And just in closing, I know we've taken up so much of your time. I appreciate it. You are a thinker and an intellectual. I really appreciate you commenting on this. What is your opinion on the 1,000-yard sight that is totally legal and people can snipe whoever they want?
I think it's necessary for hunting.
Oh, yeah, for hunting, but we have, like, metal and wood. It's a good rule of thumb. You have rifles that are meant for hunting. This is meant to kill people.
Yeah, why it's legal to attach to a weapon that should be banned, I don't understand.
The 223, it's a heavy round. It's meant to take out armor-piercing plates. It's what the military uses. It's just a slightly less powerful version of the M16, which the military uses. So you agree with me? Weapons like this should be banned, right?
I do agree. I don't think weapons of war should be able to be bought by anyone who's over 18 or 21.
Anyone who has a weapon which is capable to add blades on, telescopic sight, sniping people, having weapons like this which have a unscrewable nozzle where you can pull it out and it functions just identically to an Uzi. That's incredibly illegal, but it's legal thanks to our NRA and the Second Amendment. That should be abolished, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think so. I think the right to protect yourself, you don't need a weapon like this to protect yourself at home, and you don't need a weapon like this to be a good hunter.
Oh, just get a can of pepper spray. I mean, come on. You don't need AK-17s and AR-15s and 12s. You don't need weapons like that, do you?
I don't think so.
ARs, 17s.
Thank you, sir. Can I shake your hand really quick? I love meeting people like you, people that know what they're talking about. Vote. Get out there and vote.
I do vote, and thanks for your work as well.
Thank you, sir. Really appreciate it. Here from News 7, the complete bullcrap agency where we sell fake gun control laws.
And just really brainwash people into thinking about guns in a vastly different way.
No one needs a bump stock, right?
No, they don't.
I mean, bump stocks are able to turn any gun into a fully automatic weapon. Yes. And in some cases, like the Las Vegas shooter, people are attaching blades to them. That's not okay, right?
No, it is not okay. I'm okay for people that want to have guns for protection and things like that, and hunting. But why do you need that kind of gun? Nobody needs that kind of gun.
You don't need this kind of weaponry. I mean, it's absurd. I mean, to protect yourself, get a shotgun. You don't need a fully semi-automatic weapon. Get some pepper spray. I mean, amen, people.
Stun gun.
Buy a shotgun. Buy a shotgun.
Thank you. Non-lethals. I mean, we have such a wide range. It's not muskets anymore. People buy weapons like this trying to protect themselves and their families. That's ridiculous. Single shot or no shots at all. That's what I say. What are your thoughts on this, ma'am?
I believe in personal protection, but there's no reason for anything on an automatic weapon.
What are your thoughts about the bullet button? Once you switch through modes of fire, should be highly legal, right?
The modes of fire should be highly illegal, you say?
The bullet button, it lets you...
I don't even know about a bullet button.
Well, that's what the NRA has been trying to cover up by paying up the politicians. It's the bullet button.
Oh, I would be against it. In fact, I think we should regulate bullets more than guns.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you take a hollow point bullet. I mean, those things can pierce through cars when it's on fully automatic. When a hollow point bullet's on fully automatic, it can go through a person's head. I'm sorry for the gross imagery, like a watermelon. Should be highly illegal, right? What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I agree with that. There's no reason for it. All we need is, like Don was saying, personal protection.
I mean, anyone can go into an academy now and purchase a weapon of war. This should be illegal. I'm sick of this, and I'm sick of this crap. We need common sense gun reform now, in my opinion. Thank you so much. Thank you. Shake your hand. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
How did you get the news people to... Is that real, for real?
Oh yeah, we're a new news organization. We're trying to be like the new BuzzFeed. We're based in Austin.
God, we love it. Thank you so much. You're going to save us all.
Thank you so much. Can I get a round of applause for you? Thank you so much. I'm Chad Flinderson here for News 7.
InfoWars Life is bringing you a breakthrough in modern medicine. Introducing Pollen Block. We have found an extraordinary new, natural way to alleviate seasonal distress symptoms, including promoting clear nasal and sinus passageways, eye comfort, and respiratory function. In the 1960s, researchers in France noticed that people who ate certain quail eggs experienced less seasonal immune and inflammatory responses. They began studying this effect in published trials, and decades later, we now have the fruit of this research, a fast-acting, chewable tablet that helps alleviate seasonal distress symptoms. Pollen Block is natural and effective. It is not an antihistamine. In fact, current research has found that it actually acts by blocking the activity of tryptase, which is an enzyme that amplifies immune and inflammatory responses in the body. Go outside and enjoy the air you breathe. Head to InfoWarsLife.com and grab a pack of our Pollen Block chewable tablets.